Your life is not blank. The door is going to open, and that tag of being useless or that tag of considering yourself a useless person remains a tag. It is not the reality, because the reality is it may rain today. You may be rained on today, but tomorrow does not mean that the sunshine is not coming.
Karibuni sana, this is another good day. It's on a Wednesday. Na mtaturuhusu kwa sababu tumekeep social distance. Wacha tutoe tu barakoa tu.
Yeah, we are safe.
Yes.
Hata siwezi kuhusia DJ yako mbali.
Yuko mbali sana.
Mbali sana.
Yes. So karibuni sana my good people. Yes, tuko hapa county ya Machakos. And we are so excited that you guys have joined us. And tell a friend that we are Facebook Live at DJ Covenant at George Wachiuri. Yes, and we have a special guest.
Special guest.
Wewe subiri tu hapo utakuwa ukiona who is this special guest. Allow me to introduce our able mentor, none other than George Wachiuri. Karibu sana.
Wow, thank you DJ Covenant. Thank you all our viewers across the globe. Those who are watching us from the UK, from the US, from Dubai. We are here this particular Wednesday to encourage you, to inspire you, to walk with you, because we are your servants. We are here to serve. We are here to inspire you. And DJ Covenant, today I'm very humbled because the topic today is very, very humbling topic. And we are here, and we thank God that He has given us this particular opportunity. And what's more, we shall be unveiling the guest later.
Mr. George, and today we have a very interesting topic.
Yes.
No one is useless.
Wow. That's where you lower your voice. That if you look at the world today, there is a lot of negativity. There is a lot of people crushing other people. And the majority of the population have considered, made judgment that they are useless. They are good for nothing. And today we are encouraging our people, regardless of the challenges they are facing. Maybe it is a family that is not working out. Maybe it's a business that during COVID, the business went down. Maybe you are there. You cannot even pay rent. You are not useless. Don't consider yourself useless. And this particular topic is key because we want to encourage our people. There are students out there. People are not going to school. And you may make a conclusion that my life is now blank. Your life is not blank. The door is going to open, and that tag of being useless or that tag of considering yourself a useless person remains a tag. It is not the reality, because the reality is it may rain today. You may be rained on today, but tomorrow does not mean that the sunshine is not coming. You may be having challenges today. It doesn't mean that the challenges are not going over and tomorrow is going to be better. So that's why DJ Covenant, we are here to encourage our people. You are there. You don't see the end. But remember, the better end is coming. Don't judge yourself as a useless person, because everybody is useful. When God created you, you are created uniquely. God created you in a special manner for a special purpose. We are like tools. A jebe is used for tilling. A lake is used for collecting the garbage. And everyone, regardless of your level, you are designed for a certain purpose. Don't allow worse definitions to be laid onto you, or don't lay those negative foundation on yourself, because you are useful.
There you go. And I tell you, this is a heavy topic that I need everyone to listen and to tune in. And Mr. George, how can one conclude he or she is useless?
Three things that made people conclude that they conclude that they are useless. Number one, when you are not able to meet your objectives. You are not able to meet your goals. When the year begins, everybody is excited. Happy New Year. And we set up family goals. We set up financial goals. We set up these magnificent, beautiful goals. Now we are in April. You cannot tick the box. And that one can lead to yourself concluding that you are useless. Number two, self-hate. If you don't love yourself, the way you look, the way you walk, the way you manage your affairs, there's a high possibility in your own mind concluding that you are useless. I'm putting some quotes because that's your own personal conclusion. Number 3, when you encounter many failures, you go to school, you are working so hard, you get an E. But remember, E means excellent. Getting an E doesn't mean that you are a failure. You try secondary school and you are trying all your best, you get a D. Some people call it a dog. No, it's not a dog, it's dedication. You are dedicated. You are working so hard, you got a D. You go to the university and you are trying all level of things, you get second class lower. And your friends are laughing at you. Oh, 4 years, you get second class lower. These are things that can really pull you, can pull our people towards concluding that they are useless. Yet, that is not the situation. Yes.
Mr. George, if you are my teacher in primary, right now I'll be a very serious guy in this community. You see, like you say, I get an E means excellent. Huko shule wanasema ukipata hii umeanguka. And you're saying you're not a failure. You should not be.
People should not make conclusions because you got a knee that you are a failure.
How does community now consider you useless? Why now community now wakuje waseme, hey, this guy is now useless?
You know, the community is we are surrounded by judges. You know, community of Facebook community. You know, Facebook that's where judges are. There are many lawyers on Facebook. And there are many people who do analysis on Facebook. So this part of the community. There's now the physical community, our villages, our counties. And these people, the time you are born, wanapiga mayoe. You know, they are happy. Hiyo noise ya happiness inaitwaje? Gemi.
Gemi.
Ululations.
Yeah,
hiyo gemi. When you are born, wanasema, hey, baby boy, Irongo is born. And the whole village is happy. The baby girl is born.
They beat 4-5.
Mpaka hii baby girl anaitwa huyu atakuwa Martha Karua. Can you imagine? Huyu atakuwa Waiguru huyu. Huyu atakuwa CS. Walakini if you don't achieve to community expectations, they tell you you are good for nothing.
Why?
So the community can baptize you good for nothing. Because they have some expectations. You must have something to show. That's why I encourage people, even those people who invest in Garden of Joy, when you are building your home, like kama hii, weka ka selfie. Hey, sema, I am good for something. Look at my house. Sio kujivuna. You have worked hard to build this home. Celebrate those small wins. When you celebrate those small wins, the community will not judge you. But if you don't, the community will judge you harshly. In my community, they are very interesting. If you die, na tuzikufe tunakaa 90. Kila mtu ako hapa 90 plus.
Amen.
If you die, unaenda kuzikwa. Na huna nyumba in the village. Unakuwa laughing stock. Huyu mtu amekaa Nairobi. The biggest economy na hana nyumba. That's why I dispute. There are some theorists in this country. Wanaambia watu msijenge manyumba Gishagi. Mnataka Gishagi idevelop na nani? They are calling it dead assets. I refuse. Because even if you have money in a whatever investment, what do you do, DJ Covenant, with this money? The community will tell you, wewe umekaa Nairobi, huna kakitu in the village. Maybe you have been in Nairobi for so long, you are still renting. Huna kakitu. That's why for us we say, we give you installments to ensure that you have something at Garden of Joy, unalipa pole pole. So community can judge you. Number 2, DJ Covenant. If you have zero impact in the society, the community will call you good for nothing, useless. Yani mtu akiangalia platform ya DJ, hakuna hata kamtu kamoja umesomesha. Hakuna hata kashosho umesaidia, umenunulia unga. Number 3, DJ Covenant. When there is no progression seen, yani you're not progressing. Uko kazi mzuri, unavaa tai na suti, but there's no progress. Yani, that's why I tell young people, if you do your certificate, go for your diploma. Do your diploma, go for your degree. Degree, go for PhD. PhD, kuwa professor, kwani kuna nini? Iko nini? So progress, whatever you are doing, keep progressing. DJ Covenant. If not, the community will say, hey, you know, Irogo was here, lakini hatuoni akiendelea. Hata ile gari nunua 10 years ago ndio ana drive. We keep changing bwana. We have a guest.
Any parting shot before for our topic before we introduce our guest?
Maybe conclusion.
Yes, a conclusion.
That we want to encourage our people and tell you are not useless. Munene, you are unique. Graduates of New York, you are special. No one is useless because God created you with uniqueness, special talents, and you have a purpose in life, DJ Covenant. And put a comma there and encourage our people. Let's keep hope alive.
Covenant, DJ Covenant. Asante sana. Asante sana Mr. Wachiuri. I'm humbled. Mumenikaribisha. Hii inaitwa Garden of Joy cause mko na furaha hii.
Ameanza.
Inaitwa Garden of Joy cause ya furaha. Asante. Kamera ni hii ama ni ile? Zote ziko hapo. Habari yenu watu wangu. Unajua sijazoea kukaa hapa katikati. Habari zenyu watu wetu. Leo tuko hapa Garden of Joy. It's a beautiful place. Na mmeviona kuna furaha kabisa. Maji sijui sasa ilikuwa yangu ndio lakini tuendelee. So asanteni sana.
Maji tutashughulikia
asanteni sana. I love the place. It's beautiful na nimependa hizo topics zenye mmediscuss. Indeed, no one is useless. No one is useless. I love that even you took your time na kuaddress such a topic. It's something our community needs to hear. We have a lot of people struggling with depression, mental health, kila kitu. And when they see someone like you guys, you've sat here na mkasema, let us discuss this topic that no one is useless. Indeed, you've done an amazing job. So asanteni sana kwa kunikaribisha Garden of Joy. Najua hii si mara yangu ya kwanza, hii ni mara ya kwanza lakini si ya mwisho, and I look forward to coming.
Wow, thank you Lynn. And Lynn is saying that today she has visited here. This is not the last time. This is just the beginning because we have something in the kitchen cooking for you. And once again, Lynn, maybe you can tell our customers those who are discouraged. You know, maybe they are saying jobs imeenda. You know, juzi tumefunga pale GMC, and I could see the countenance of our people going home. Maybe a word of encouragement.
Mimi ningetaka kusema everything happens for a reason. Na kuna verse umetaja hapa inanikipingi motivated Habakkuk. Hata vitu zikienda hivi, still write that vision down and every day work towards it. Watu wamefungiwa sahi makazi, watu wameambiwa endeni home. We don't know for how long. Shule zimefungwa, but I always say the book of Isaiah 43 inasema, you are mine, I've called you by my name. So God has plans for you, no matter how bad it might look. Unajua saa ingine vitu zinafanyika sana zikiwa mingi mpaka mna give up. Unapata kwa nyumba yenu kila mtu ameambiwa hakuna kazi, mnaangaliana hivi, but you keep believing and you keep doing what you can do right now. Hata kama kazi umeambiwa hakuna, angalia your surrounding. What can I do with my surrounding right now? Nianze kushona tunguo, niweke makaa hapa nje, nianze kibanda yangu ya skuma. You know, it's funny that nimefanya stories za watu wenye life yao imechange completely during COVID. Senye ungedhani saa hiyo ndio life ya mtu ita crash, saa hii ndio watu wana discover gift zao, talent zao. Saa hii ndio unaona watu they are actually getting to discover what they are made of. So that dream yenye umekuwa ukiweka kando, it's time to revive it sasa. It's time for you to look surrounding. Hata usiende mbali, usiseme Kakamega ama wapi. Kama uko Machakos, hapo nje ya Garden of Joy, angalia avocado hapa naweza eka ziende. Kama uko Nairobi, angalia. Kama najua kushuka nywele kama part time, saa hii ni saa yangu kwenda kutumia hiyo Facebook vizuri. Unashuka watu, unaeka hapo kwa Facebook, unaambia watu kujeni mnisupport. Kama talent yako ni kupika, anza kupika na upost kwa social media. Don't use hiyo social media kwa vitu zingine, tumia kutukana watu. Unaona hiyo community, change the narrative. Change hiyo narrative. Pika tu chakula twako. I did a story of these wonderful ladies. Wameshikana during corona na wanapika chakula na wanapost na watu wanaoda. So that gift yenye umekuwa ukiweka chini, it's time to revive it.
Yes. That's powerful. And I think when Lynn was talking, I just thought of these guys of Panarotis. You know, when the
Yes.
government closed the restaurants, I saw messages coming to me. We are Panarotis at your doorstep.
Yes.
Yani wanakuletea wood-fired pizza
Yes.
for your doorstep.
Yes.
I also saw these other guys. This guy called the guy and Alex. They run the Ego Pig Spa at the Karen. Messages. We can be able to deliver ribs kwa nyumba yako. So
Yes.
what you are saying is very true.
Yeah.
And all our people be encouraged. So if you are there, pigia tu Lynn makofi. Mwambie Lynn, welcome to Optiven.